Good, good. Thank you for coming to our Gullah Geechee Black History Month. We appreciate your coming, and we want you to know that we are going to have a wonderful time. You're going to learn a lot, and also you'll be able to buy some things from the Gullah Geechees. I bring you love and peace from the Gullah Geechee Nation, and I also want you to know that we have Queen Quet is here, our queen, Queen Quet. She's traveled all around the world telling people who we are down here. So we appreciate her so much. And we also have one of our mentees, Quadre Stuckey, and he's here today to present to you his art. So without any further ado, I want you to stand and greet Queen Quet and get in a circle. Get in a circle.
Spread out. Spread out. Around the room.
Let me take a moment of silence for we ancestors. We're there in the Gullah Geechee Nation. Jacksonville, North Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida. But they are true, y'all. Especially in this thing. The cracky Tito called a holy city. Yeah, that be holy. But the way they do the Igbo, Mandinka, Malinke, you never Gullah, Geechee, Mendi, Temni, Fiki, Bibio, Yansi, Cree. But these two tall. But that cracky Tito said, but this year, what time, what our ancestors been waiting for. So let we bow yet, take a moment of silence. Ashe, 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 Ashe. This your dear God. We gather together here. But bless up all the children of the African diaspora. Especially this year. Where did you go to get your family? Take it, God. What a make we who we be. And we be gotta get you, not the people. Take it, God. But this your day. All the children what their name. Get you. The rest, but a kind. Bless them up. This that the engine. All wrong and things like that. So nothing about them. Nothing about them down. And things like that. Loose you on a spirit in this your place. And all these your children who broke down the deal. Who chain up, who bound up the spirit to say so. Broke them down. Broke off that chain. Shackle body, dear body, mind, heart, everything. Let's feel them in you. Please cast out you. This your day call. Bless them all the children will gather with righteousness. And broke down all the evil. This your day be cast out. This your thing for try for rock with unity. But try for make we only mandaba lives again. Oh God. God abundant to sin. We bless it. We bless up this year. Gullah Geechee Black History Experience. But this year we said thank you. And we say, Ashe, 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 Ashe.
Welcome, welcome. How everybody's doing? I need a little louder than that. Y'all alive. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the first Gullah Black History Experience. Is anybody here familiar with Gullah? That didn't sound like that. I only heard like 3. And then if people that's here not familiar with Gullah, you're going to get familiar with Gullah. That's why we're putting together experience to let people know the real reason why we're able to thrive here today in this country, because of our ancestors being brought over from Angola, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Benin, the Ivory Coast, the Rice Coast. That's why, as African Americans or blacks, whatever you want to classify yourself, we're able to do what we're able to do today. From, let's say, like technology, computer work, scientists, dentists, creative artists, computer science, whatever you want to do. Our ancestors that did, if you look around Charleston, you look at all the brickwork, all the limestone work. Our ancestors were enslaved and we built this whole city. That's why they call it the Holy City. If you don't notice, there's churches pretty much on every corner around here. Don't y'all notice that? Yeah. That's why they call it the Holy City. So there's spirits here. Our ancestors still live here. And then our ancestors want us to pay honor to them. Our ancestors want us to continue to work, continue to push forward, continue to grow. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to have a presentation. We're going to have dancers. We're going to have performers. We're going to educate and entertain. So if you don't know about Gullah, when you leave here, you're going to have a different perspective and experience about Gullah. Can anybody tell me one thing that they know about Gullah? Can anybody name anything that they know about Gullah?
Shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits. Okay, that's food. Yes, shrimp and grits. Can anybody else tell me anything that they know about Gullah?
I don't hear it spoken anymore.
You don't hear it spoken anymore. That's true. What do you know? Island. Yes, so Gullah, so pretty much what Gullah is, it ranges from the top of, Jacksonville, North Carolina, goes as far south as Jacksonville, Florida. We have our own corridor. A lot of people, just like the young man said, it runs along the sea islands. Can everybody say sea islands? Sea islands. So when we were brought over, we were isolated out on sea islands. That's how we were able to maintain and create our own culture. So we have our own language, we have our own food base. The young lady behind us with the sweetgrass baskets and the palmetto roses, she mentioned shrimp and grits. So a lot of the food that we eat is a lot of rice-based, vegetable-based, because a lot of our enslaved ancestors, they brought over the okra, they brought over the tomatoes, they brought over the rice. That was the main reason why we were enslaved and brought over here, because we know how to grow, harvest our own food, and then we also know how to do a lot of brick mason work. And anybody familiar with Philip Simmons? Yeah. Who is Philip Simmons? Y'all just saying yes. Who is Philip Simmons? Tell me.
Philip Simmons was an iron worker.
Yes, he was an iron worker. So we're known for our iron work. So when you look around this city, a lot of this work was done by Philip Simmons. A lot of that iron gate work. So our blood, sweat, tears, and our pain are in the heart of Charleston. Everybody understand that? So what we're going to be doing is going to be 3 things. I'm going to need comprehension. Everybody say comprehension. Comprehension. I'm going to need understanding. Everybody say understanding. Understanding. And then I'm going to need discipline. Everybody say discipline. Discipline. All right, so when I say those 3 things, when I say comprehension, I'm going to need you to overstand, understand, and understand what I'm saying. So first thing is, I know everybody has cell phones on them. Everybody has cell phones? I'm going to need you to cut your cell phones and put it on vibrate. You don't have to put it on silent, just put it on vibrate. Because when we do a lot of our presentations, the cell phones go off, and that messes up the vibe, that messes up the energy, that messes up the essence. When I say discipline, I'm going to just need you to look, hear, and understand. Everybody say look, hear, and understand. Look, hear, and understand. Thank you. So are y'all ready to have this Gullah Black History experience? Yes. Are y'all ready to hear about our Gullah rice, our Carolina gold rice? Yes. Are y'all ready? Yes. That doesn't sound like it. Are y'all ready? Yes. All right, well, get ready. The queen herself is ready to present. Presentation, Carolina gold rice.
Oh, stay in the field, stay in the field, until the war's ended. We want to stay in the field. Oh, stay in their feet. Stay in their feet until the war is ended. God, what my man to do over your honor? Every day until look ya. Hey, what y'all children are doing my bench over there? Bring them here. Yeah, please, man. These boy children, get a switch, ya. You make the yelling me if I get my switch. Every day y'all come my yard, y'all keep my bunch. What am I doing? Oh no, boy, tell one of mama. Great, baby children. Why so trifling this year? Lord, Carly, how old are they do this today?
I do fine.
I'm glad to see her, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at your grand.
No, they do.
It's too old for you, your grand.
Yeah.
What him every day and the cat my man to my yard?
I know why you do that. Why you do that, boy?
Okay. Y'all have to stop that. Now, first thing. Now, that was him nowadays. You're cracking teeth in the children there. Yeah, look at it. What him?
I don't know about these children these days.
Hey, Baka, you wanna?
They grow up real fast.
It's too fast. You know Baka, you wanna that shit, yeah? All the people would have said, take your fire steel and sit them down. Hey, okay then. And then what would have gone on if you ain't been doing?
Huh?
Lick up Eddie. Wait, tell you. Huh? Bunky can feel like hard head make a soft bunky.
Right.
Okay then. So it look like these children now. You would hang on tree like your arm is there. Come on, help that afternoon. How did it do?
I don't do all right yet, yeah.
Hey, what are you for see on?
Yeah, I tell you like this here. I almost didn't make it yet.
Girl said, don't say that, girl. We may say I want to come God with you.
I have to make up that cover I had this bring me that mule one work.
That mule, you know that mule broke up.
After 12 o'clock, he ain't gonna do nothing.
I tell her to stop studying with that mule. You know that mule, the thing in life for bow and moon now. I don't tell her for that.
Yeah.
Remember that man you would have had to snap in like a one bullhead mule? And you had to get rid of him too, because he ain't living no move.
He ain't gonna do for nothing.
Okay then.
Do for nothing.
But that why the city was stiff like moon. And a mule like, get him for them on my second thing. And a mule like mule, and you lick up, you do this, you talk. And I didn't get it up. I know. What him? Because you know back, you don't know. The older people ain't even gonna play that thing tall or hard. They'll crack the teeth. What talk? Ain't gonna be 2, 3, 4, and thing like your ass broke. Because they'll have broke on something for you. Because they want you to forget them and understand why they crack the teeth and say it. They really want to the brass know. They'll do whatever you want.
That's right.
Their elders understand for that thing. Wait, Lonnie, say must do things decent
And in order.
and in order.
That's right.
No. And now you up this clean. Hey!
Jay Green,
Oh,
and you get a mule. I
Come on.
don't care how much a mule get up early in the morning, and that mule will ready 12 o'clock come, and mule will head back to that.
back to the house then.
Head back.
Ain't
You
no
get
idea.
behind that car to hold on.
It's gone. You would run like a this shit. Mule will carry you. Because the mule even walk out of the chiller.
And guess what? That's true in some nationality. Oh, they work after 12 o'clock, baby.
Come on now. See where you're going at. See where you're going at. But look y'all. Back of yonder, tell me, said we elders, by 12 o'clock, had 100 a pound of this shit. You see how them cotton? And can you imagine? They haven't been out blowing up on top of your head and things like this show. Like I could drive on so carry like this show or no matter. If it's so much a thing have a tie, the thing around your waist and carry that sack and drag them along. Now, can you imagine if you ain't about 75 pounds yourself and you have to carry 100 pounds? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we do the same thing when we pull the grass.
and I,
that purple sack where we used to put the grass in there.
come on.
And when that thing start cutting in the belly.
Oh, yeah, because you done lower them down so. You better give them so good you ain't first nor see you got that much in there, innit? Great God.
They said broke back, and I said, shit, you and one of us, she grew up to have this thing in the field.
Come on now. And still a work hard. And now we have to work hard for all these children who we be. They act like they ain't first said, no, I said, we gonna get you. Tell her. And I go, you wanna? Ain't nobody been more yet in that. You tell Eddie. Say, one minute go to school and you crack your teeth like that. They show what he did. You crack it. Oh, you pop up. Say, country down. All that kind of things. Especially right there. Tell the truth. Anybody had these. You ain't been a country down town and crack your teeth like that. They should tall there. You'll get down here. Oh, hi, how y'all doing? Please stop, y'all. Oh, look. I said, well, who this y'all? Oh, that is you, Annie. Annie man. Annie man. I must have to run that y'all down on King Creek. I said, Annie man. And who the Excuse me. My name is Ann. Excuse me, don't never Annie man. You're steady. Now, we're here in the city now. Yeah, get from me with that. Okay then. But you will want something for now, I'm from your city. You come my house, I call you Ann here. So I was telling me today from King Street, your name Ann. But look y'all, Ann, remember this y'all. Don't come my house yet. I ain't care if you harm me. No, who are you from my house? Don't come my house. No, get out, don't do it. No, get out, get out, y'all. No. All that hard working thing I have to do for grow this year. Carolina gold rice and things like that. But we get right now, but they know you cut them up the field. You have to deal with that same thing when Vera tell me she would deal with it and catch that palm at a snake and thing there and then go around cotton mouth down. He must have think say this is a hill land because we had to see all the cotton. And cotton mouth there right up there the top of I said, oh great God, look at this. More drama, who a bundle of that thing I have to walk on. And these children are coming on out the top. And I would love to get some of the things that Gullah eat. Oh yeah? Let's send one in the field to get them and let me see if you want them there. Plant them. Plant them. Red Oas Harbor. Harbor. That's right. Red Oas, New Harbor Cook. But you know what? These children every day. I see the children, one gal wants to walk off in the traffic because they head down like this, y'all. And then the look, and he head down like this, y'all. I said, what happened with that gal look like a hunchback in the back? What going on? Gal look, I said, great, gal! What? Car going right like this. I said, what him? They're not studying the others. Because they're look on phone. Figure phone on the board. They say Google, they think they tell me, say Google. I said, but Google ain't the God, though. But these children, they Googling God. So all these things what are going on and things, all these, they have to study them online. And come right there for sit on the porch and can't forget it. The truth. And all thing then all of a sudden, this that time I hear ya. You know, I know 100 children now. These children say God for 4 months for celebrate being black. I said only 1 month. Like you know, how they got a month? They said, no ma'am, you know I mean Black History Month. I said Black History every day for me. I said, but how of us know what you study about? No ma'am, I said, when I was saying to take your talk? I said, oh, these cracky children was going and buckle school and things, and I was saying about them. So then I said, oh, great God. Let me turn on like this. I said, okay, children, do you understand even what Black History Month is? Well, it's February. I said, well, who started it? Martin Luther King. I said, life in the law. Life. I said, life in the pit of hell. Harriet Tubman. I said, you read about life. And I said, how the children they must know you? You'll say you got something, but where you get them from then? I said, okay, let me learn you something. Because when I've been coming up, it ain't been in the whole month. It's been a week. And it ain't been a black. Even though we didn't say we've been a black. And we didn't say we've been a black back then. But they're telling them to study me, but they say it's been a Negro History Week. Had that 1 week. Had that thing twin. They got birthday, they tell me. And say it been to Frederick Douglass birthday. And I never understand why I say that Lincoln man, because that Lincoln man supposed to be proper till I read what J. Rogers today and say, look at him again. Okay. So I studied that thing. And I said, well, return on top of the month, and then first know how to get to that point. Start off a week. And Dr. Carnegie was he said, the others of people the story. Because what he said, the Negro ain't do nothing. Said the African not do nothing. Said Fox said they did somewhere in a jungle. He threw up all kind of things. Said me talk about bush and things with me stick and things while they had gone. He tell all that storytelling, that is the storytelling. So he tell them, he don't we. And somehow we he tell them, we haven't did it. We haven't done nothing. So I said, well then, I said, well, why Hunter come someplace where they been a young? Because the buckra been there way across here in a land they called Europe. They in Europe over here. European, they in Africa. So, if we ancestors been in Africa, we left Europe for go all the way across Africa. For do what? Because you say they ain't gonna do nothing, they trifling, so we ain't going over there for. I ain't like to be around no trifling people. So then I study about that thing I look through, I read up thing, I look for going in the book, I go on, I look up these things, and then they say, keep them. So, y'all going all the way. You try to build ship over here for get mine back on your for help run out because we haven't had no hundred of them like that. You want engine. And you have to get all the way across your weeks and months a day. Forget it. And you going over here and teach the people. Teach them. Like we cast net and thing in the creek. Cast net over some people and drag them. Camels and thing to the course. Tear them up. Camp for the family. And then, if us going back, you come with that course, this ain't not gonna land either. And you get out, you see, the ever see. You see that beast-store. You see the creed. You see them young. And that's off a freight park. And you mad them. You wax down. You give them all kind of blanket. They might go sit down. Dead up some of you. Then you will see. You will plant flag. Say that young. Unload me out of $7 right up your unload them. And some will be down on there so long. The people weak. Dysentery take my neck up sick. Say barely can come off there. And everybody cheering up together. You can't run. And I hardly move. And get them there. And put all kind of salt in it. Own that thing. Give them salty water for clean out your children. Tap all that thing. Throw them on them. Rub them down, eat them. Said I get them ready. I sail. Auction. Right all to these young lion. All to this young peninsula. Sell them off. What you sell them for? They ain't got no use. You say they make nothing. Say they had nothing. Say that's why you keep them. Because they ain't had nothing. When you ain't bring them here for help them, you bring them here for help you. But they had everything in here. They had everything in here. So you give our son them, or get off after all that time. Get off like a dish. Them the one they have been warm, carried up. So they try for enough of them. Starve them. For make them weak. Make them so sad. They. So make them so sad. They. The one where they got seize them. What be the food now? Only a son I hear about seasoning before that. When the food we been on there upon. I hear the thing, I look on the thing, I say, Greg, wait a minute, say, I season the grown people. Because I see, it beat them. feed them, you starve them, you do anything for make them not do that shit. Make them for do this shit. When you get them like this shit, they do anything to you. Make them take your name. Say, hold on the name that. Hold on the name this shit. Hold on the name that. Hold on the name that. You're a king now. Not human. Your ancestors will study that. So they're still right there. Let's move a catch smart. They watch them. They say, oh, I see what they're going on. Okay then. So the one went down like Alicia. They carry them off. The one off like Alicia. Try to half kill on them. I know what to do. Sometimes play off like big work comes. Play off like Alicia real good. Play off just like that. When they get you on them, they get loose on their chin. What great God. And look around. They say, okay, he ain't coming. He ain't coming. Because, man, that. And say, see, aye. The people they are. They gather them together. Say, look, y'all. And they're kind. See that bucket on the TV. Let them take, say, God's feet. We got to learn this, because you know they say in the meantime. No. We got to learn them, though. Yeah. So in the evening, they'll get together. One out of the children with the youngest. The ancestors been the one cause that. Because they make us stay like that. They make us let nobody beat them down. The thief will be. They know they be evil. They have to Gullah and they're evil. They have Dinka there. They have Dinka here. They have Gullah there. They have Gullah here. They have Geechee there. They have Geechee here. They know who they be. And now, I said, what about we? Big daddy, mama there. I had these here from you. Hanging on that nail. You know how the boys had that nail from the boy? I looked on that boy one day. I let her rub my hand across him. And now I like that child to play with my bunch. Because that same board was been on the wall there. This bench maker. And one day that my mama see me there, they rub down your wall. Right there. By this shit. What we call house coat. Yeah. Who have a dress right over you on our Gullah and Sally on all the kind of this alone. They wear out in the street in the market. Yeah. We call a house dress. Yeah. But And I looked for that boy, I rubbed my hand down that oar. And Big Daddy Mama sitting me down that bed. And she said, "God, let me tell you something. When Hunter rub your hand across there, Hunter rub your hand across your ancestors' hand. You rub your hand across all this shit. Where your ancestors?" She said, "Look right here. See that knot right there?" She said, "Look how good now. What it look like?" I studied. I said, "Look like fingerprints." She said, "Cut that right this morning." She said, "It been a holy board so tight till a fingerprint be there on it. And then put that thing across that thing in the corner. Shellac. That thing rise up like it just get there." And she said, "But you know where this board come from the wall?" I said, "I ain't know, ma'am. Y'all bust down the tree?" She said, "After we bust down the tree. Your granddaddy or my granddaddy. You know what he do?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "The buckle there, trying to run there. So after this, y'all rise. Tell them to forget off from them. Go on, buddy buttons. Next buckle come take over the line. If you wanted them, then get on, what you mean. That's for big shoes. So you chill and gone. And this is when the wine dry like a lamb. We gonna need these boards. And they take down the prayer's house. Board for board. That David done build. And this board jump from that prayer's house. And I tell them, put them in here. When they built my house. Cause by then, we had to be on one line. Cause see, great-great-granddaddy, great-great-grandmama, they all the time, when they look like they better take Lord, they better get him pennies, they better get him nickel and things like that. They had them with mess and dog, buried underneath that board in that prayer's house. And that's when we get this line, we get what one of them. That's why I come on every morning, I come for Cynthia. And he told you with fear. These boards feel so shocking. These boards got blood and sweat and tears in them. Just like they show colors. Though I can't study how these children put clothes on every day and don't take out we ancestors. Hey, you wear cotton drawers even and don't take out your ancestors. They know say when you pick this your thing, everything on a man soft. You cut your hand on the board and things like that, blood drain down. So I look on this shop, I see, son and children, I see pink, I see blood. So it's like the chairman tried, asked me in the church, "God, why you wear such a big old hat?" I said, "You ain't worried with the first lady hat, don't worry about my hat." She hat bigger than mine. They said, "You ain't got something to say?" I said, "Because I got my mouth." So they said, "Well, for truth though, we have to play. But what about him? You will never tear that hat." I said, "You know why? Because my great-great-grandma never had this hat. I said, pass them down, because this man was a special thing you get. And they go on there, I still in town. For the first time, that they could have bought something other than the land. If it want some good clothes. For when they go on in church. Because after a while, we left out that bush hour. After a while, we left out the prayers house. After a while, we get in the church. And some of we act like we fool when we get in the church. Free till we fool. Because then all of a sudden, we get to the church now, and we can't crack we teeth like this show. We can't shout no more. We can't sing and things like that no more. We can't sing that thing, say, "Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me."
Come on now.
Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me while I on this tedious journey. I want Jesus to walk with me. These children figured the song come out when they heard Jesus walks. No. And first, Yeti with that boy been a cracky teeth in him, and I tell him and I learn him, say, "Yeah, dog, that in the street, he had one teeth about Jesus? They say, yeah. I know I talk about Jesus to take away from my ends, but I hope Jesus will take away my sins. That was even a tender child. But now they ain't not sing that song. They ain't not sing that. They ain't not do that. And be my friend, Lord, please be my friend. Be my friend, Lord, please be my friend. While I on this tedious journey, I want Jesus to walk with me. Don't leave me alone, Lord. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone, Lord. Don't leave me alone. While I on this tedious journey, I want Jesus to walk with me. And what be left, Lord. The elders they know how one time before they were building up for true hat on the head in the church. That they've been out there in the wilderness, seeking for finding weed. Before they could have seen cutting up there for giant anything. The elders had to confirm nothing. You ain't gonna just come here and play with God, talk to him. They ain't gonna do that. But now, when they're not studying with friend, they're not call from God for being friend. They're called from Facebook for friend. Them people ain't first know who they are. They never see them. And then when they're left alone by them, they're depressed. They'll fall off. They'll fall down. They ain't got the strength to stand up like the elders did. Even if I had to go into the wilderness, even when snake bit it, they still making way out. And they know who bring them. God. So how we can be Gullah Geechee 90 people and I know say God bless we. How we can study more and take we law when other rest of people call me black gold. Anybody ever get it but gold in the hand be rich? We gonna get a gold the other day. Who wants some? Well, the rest of them cracky. I got the good people who know y'all stick with me. So, they said there now. These children don't know who we be. Elegantly. Here is the corners that black like it's a crayon out the box. They didn't realize we wanted just a color. We got a culture. Yes. And we're going to get you people going to call themselves African-American, Jesse Jackson from Greenville. Come up with that back in the 1980s. And people from back in the 1930s, we were Afro-American. And God would say, oh, you mighty race. See, children act like they don't do something new. Act like some new thing come around. When? We ever say, ain't nothing new under the sun. Okay? Now you might find a new way for do a whole thing. But you ain't gonna do nothing new. So even if you say, well, your story, because computer and thing new, and that ain't been your watching the 1930s. But guess what? I see the same thing y'all are post on a computer that I didn't read in the book. Rather was, I see people that post on a computer my stuff out my books. And I erase my name from. And they sit up on cracky thing what in children call tick-tock, tick-tock. They sit up there and talk about Then no, Gullah Geechee culture, but who love hear that? When he say Elder John, Elder Bear Manigo, when he say Elder Carly Talmadge, when he say Elder Hadin, what been up your in this your wilderness, they call the holy city. What been in this your wilderness, now it's Gullah Geechee nation. Crack your churn a couple of big extra flag. How two got two flags? You don't have a one flag.
Yes.
Ain't nobody else in the world gonna have two flags for one nation. You got well, period. Thank you, ma'am. She said period. Ain't there no two flags because ain't but one Gullah Geechee nation. And when you look for the Gullah Geechee nation flag, well, brother, then come here, Sister Annie, grab that flag right there, and somebody else grab the other side because she can't bring them up by herself. It's too big for bring them by herself. And the reason we using the biggest one that's supposed to go back on that wall right, y'all, is so that you see how big we are. After sack can't stand upright long. So you don't have no sack. I ain't never seen that. Y'all trying to let me know now. Y'all never see a sack get up and carry itself? No. And I see the one who's going to have the tie around your waist and you care a minute.
Right.
Okay then. I wish you could. I know my mama did. You said pick cotton. You wish that cotton had picked itself in it. Right. And carry that sack to the house in it.
Right.
Okay. Or you see she a lamb. No. I bet you by the time she get home, you know where she come from. Cause that sack been a drag to get there. Come on up here. So you see, you can't just think you the cat thing by your dry self. It take all the we for hold up who we be.
That's right.
Yes. So you see this here, this the national flag of the Gullah Geechee Nation. Anything else people got is a banner. Right. When you see that up there, say Gullah Geechee People Foundation, that is the banner of the Gullah Geechee People Foundation. That's a non-profit. This is the national flag for the Gullah Geechee people around the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If Hunter Beef and the Gullah Geechee Nation, Jacksonville, North Carolina, to Jacksonville, Florida, from all these Sea Island and 30 to 35 mile inland to the St. John River, that are the boundaries of the Gullah Geechee Nation. The Gullah Geechee Cultural Heritage Corridor, which I helped Congressman James Clyburn fight for. We helped him fight for him over 9 years. That run through the Gullah Geechee Nation. But that's a national heritage area for the U.S. government. The Gullah Geechee Nation got a government, and the U.S. got a government. So when they elected me, I the head upon the body of the Gullah Geechee Nation. I'm the head of state for the Gullah Geechee Nation, like Joe Biden is the head of state for the United States. And one thing you don't see on the American flag is the people. So everywhere I go, this flag is with me. And you see this here? Wait, what is in the middle?
A tree.
A tree. People are teeth my quote that the ancestors woke me in the middle of the night and give me. That said, Hunter must take care of the roof for he the tree. People talk about African proverb, lie! Gullah proverb, it might be, but I did it. It's a slogan of the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition, the first organization to exist in the world history to put the word Gullah Geechee together. It's 25 years old with the slash in there because it was pre-Twitter and pre-Instagram. To me, you don't separate Gullah Geechee from each other. A space means separation. So when people put that separate, you should know they ain't no we. Geechee ain't got no I in them. Y'all look good. I ain't the blocker. You see that? Ain't no I in Geechee for the we. Because we know who we be. And it take all of we for be who we be. Like it took all of we ancestors who bodies is intertwined. Y'all. This ain't just no dry tree. This is a family tree. Elder Carly Town been the visionary behind him. And nephew met we symbol before we first had a nation. She had the flag because she had the second organization, the Gullah Geechee People Foundation. And now she got the official nonprofit, the Gullah Geechee Angel Network. So you see, right here, when you see these other fly, these are we ancestral angels flying off like the Igbo. Who they tell you say drown? Ain't nobody drown, ain't nobody commit no suicide. They said the people flew back to Africa. That's how rich their spirits was, that the people watching them saw the spirit lift. And that's what we have to do now. Lift your spirit. Show you what that really means. That when Brother Xavier, come here with me right quick. That if we together, and Brother Xavier and I do this show, right? Now, let me see who back here with me. Quadre, come here on the other side. So now, do this show. All right. Now, Brother Hadith, come here, turn the other way if you want to. Come here, Brother Hadith. Come here and try and broke me off from them. Broke me off. Come on. Broke, try to break us up. Oh, he won't be with us. He said, I ain't gonna be the one broke up. No. Okay, he ain't gonna do it. Come on, brother, do us a favor. We know you ain't gonna broke us up either. Come on, bro. Come on and see. Well, you can try any way you want. Broke us up. Well, that's trifling right there. Put some energy in there. You think so? What him? You like a skeeter to me then? Can't broke you up when you lock together. This is who we be. We represent all of we ancestors, the indigenous, the African. All through we bloodline, all through we DNA. That's how you see where you want to see we. The one what know who we are and who we be. All kind of rest of people that claim Gullah Geechee now storytelling. Because when we been to crack we teeth like a show off from Manning, any. Okay, Rachel Charleston, any. John's on the Warmaloss, Chantel Narland, Sandy Arland, and there's a place we come and tell you things like that, crack we teeth like that. Lord, they so country. Oh my God. The teachers told you were backward, ignorant, put people in slow classes that were some of the most intellectual people in the world based on their language. So believe you me, when we stood on our human right to self-determination on Sullivan's Island, the place where over 40% of all Africans enslaved in America came through, and we stood united, there was a shockwave that not only went out throughout the United States, because the U.S. government, that's federal property. They thought it was just a festival till they got there. That's right. And the UN representatives were there, and the media was there from all around the world. This was covered on television, in print, in Vibe magazine, with Janet Jackson on the cover and me inside with a headline that said, "Strong Islanders." Finally, the island people were the strong ones, not the ignorant and the backward ones. Finally, when you read the article, it wasn't the Caribbean islands, it was the sea islands of the Gullah Geechee Nation. There is no Gullah Islands, that's fictional.
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show based on the real St. Helena Sea Island. So you have the Sea Islands. From where now? Where we said it started?
Jacksonville, North
And
Carolina.
go down the winter?
Jacksonville, Florida.
And it go how many miles in?
30 miles.
To what river?
St. John's.
And what island we got a name like that river?
John's Island.
John's Island.
That where you from?
That way on the mother from stop me up. That way look, I see him get a least shout on a while ago, and I said John's Island, and I said why belong? I said, oh, the spirit moving over here. That homeboy said, you called my name just now. And now how we doing it? If Hunter call the island, you don't call my name. If Hunter say Gullah Geechee, you don't call me name. That's why Brother Hadith said, who? You ain't gonna broke up? I ain't gonna broke up nothing. I been ya. I ain't going nowhere talk. I eat ya. We out ya. And we gonna stay ya. Okay, thank you, brother. But see, that's the point. Yeah, you can clap. I see you. Let me speak this language right now. This is not a Buckra event. This is a Black History Month event. So therefore, if you must respond, respond. This is not your church that your pastor said you can't shout and get the Holy Ghost or none of that either. I've heard that they're doing that now. If you need to shout, you shout. If you need to clap, you clap. If you need to signify, you signify. If you got a drum in here, you can beat it. If you get up and dance, we ain't mad at you. So just be free. Because when we sung "Oh Freedom," y'all were not free. And I pray away that spirit. So do not stand there and want to clap and don't, because somebody next to you in bondage.
Amen.
If the spirit moving you, move with it. Because like I said, only God gonna walk with you.
Right.
Yeah.
So if God moving your bones right now, when so many bones is resting in the ground, you better thank God and you better move them while you can. So if you got a voice and you got an amen in here today or hallelujah,
Amen.
we can thank you, sir. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I ain't mad. If you got an ashe, I ain't mad.
Shit.
Ashe. This ain't that type of party. Okay? And that's one of the things that always frustrates me when I come into Charleston in particular, but any urbanized area. Because it takes me having to look into your soul to know that you receive what I'm saying. Because you've been boxed off so long, you don't know how to be in the circle. So when we put you in the circle, you're apprehensive and you don't know what to do. I'm here to tell you, you're free today. At least you're free while you're in here till 3 o'clock. Now what you do after that, that'll be up to you and God. Because some of y'all gonna put your chains right back on and say, oh no, you're an. You're not anime. And this I know. But definitely, don't ever let somebody take your drum from you. That's right.
Amen.
In 1739, when that gathering was in that bush arbor, and that brush arbor, it went right there after they get that thing from John's Island, said, if we get to Florida, and we convert to this your thing that Buck called Catholicism, it said we gonna have arms and land, but rid of us, we'll be free. So Cato, they call him Jimmy and take his name Cato and make him into Jimmy, who went from Angola. He get the other rest of man wrong, and they back that drum. They got together that evening and started beating. And started crying to the water. And they did it twice. And Roy ran across. And get there. The Hutchinson stood. Round down. Hollywood. And get there. Truck in the store. Get your arms. And they kept beating. And they said, oh, you forget it. They said, liberty.
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 All of we, this should be. We come together for Christ's sake, for liberty, for all of we who know who we be, that we be living embodiment of black history, because we be Gullah Geechee, and we be free. We be Gullah Geechee.
Gullah Geechee.
We be Gullah Geechee.
Gullah Geechee.
Say we be
We
Gullah Geechee.
Gullah Geechee.
Say we be
We
Gullah Geechee.
Gullah Geechee.
We free.
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 Now come and get it. Honey, you know who Hunter be, you can't be free. That's why the elders say, Hunter didn't know where Hunter did from. Hunter ain't quite know where Hunter did from. Same time, 1739, after the Stoner Rebellion, Order Buckler had been scared down. So in 1740, they put this thing on the boat, called them slave code. 1740 slave code said, no 3 or more Africans are together without an overseer present. That's a white man that worked on the plantation, tried to keep you on the plantation. A black man that did the
No
same.
recording.
No recording.
No recording.
Turn off all phones.
All
No
cell phones
recording.
on vibrate. No recording, please. Excuse me, ma'am. No
No
recording.
phones, no recording. So, turn your phone off. So, when they gathered together to meet, they said, we're going to make the law that no 3 or more African together unless an overseer present. That's a bunker man that keep you upon the plantation. When a black man do the same job, he the driver. Then they said, they can't own land. Then they said, no read, no write. Then they said, no eating. Well, you think that's not the answer? Come on, God had us to. They make up all kind of different kind of drum now, even if they get it. And they come to broke them up. Hand up! I heard y'all beating the drum in here. No, sir. Yeah, been a week. Yeah, I heard a drum in here. Where is it? They go all around looking for it. All that time we right there. We ain't know when you here, sir. We thought we yet something too. But ain't been a young. What? I know y'all got a drum in here. Fine. If they fall in some kind, they kill people. What happens? So even now, when we gather today, and we got drum and we harp, that's what's hurting these people. How dare you still have the ability to beat your drum? That's a revolutionary act. How dare you actually read a book, not a text, not a tweet, a whole book. That's a revolutionary act. You honor your ancestors when you read, when you write. And so, although 15 books are published, I ain't done yet. Because there's more stories of my ancestors that his story don't never tell. Any. Somehow he leave we out. Or if he telling me cracky, backward, inside out. Like I said, we ain't done nothing. Well, how come I find all this all the time? That we done. How come I can't write fast enough or type fast enough and get the rest out for all of what we gotta do?
God had him so.
Annie, Dr. Connor G. Woodson, we honor you, sir.
Yeah.
We honor you for standing up in the 20s. Lorenzo Dodd Turner, we honor you, sir, for standing up in the 30s and say these people are not ignorant. They're not backward. My people are not ignorant and backward. They are not this word you call them niggers. Some are now, unfortunately, because you spoke it into existence.
Amen. Amen.
You'll have what you say. But if you read, sometimes you don't understand. If you hear, sometimes you don't understand. So I don't care what way you spell that word.
Amen.
Don't give me that crap about an ER and an A.
Say it.
If it is the word nigger, any way you write it, any way you text it,
Anyway.
the word means lazy, shiftless individual. So, one more again. I live in Europe over here. Why would I go? It's all right. Hold on. That's what she wants. She wants freedom. I feel her pain. She just wants to be able to be free. That's what she's saying. She's saying, let me go. Just, I'm all right. She can't leave out here. If she get by all of us in here, she good. So now, like I said, if we all the way here in Europe, I got left here for go across here, there's a lazy, shiftless individual. And get hundreds of thousands of them to millions of them. That I done had to build ships to put them in. Then I gonna bring them to somebody else's continent. And I gonna claim their continent. To do what with these lazy, shiftless individuals? Working. How you gonna work lazy people? You ever tried to work lazy people? Lazy people wouldn't swat a hand at a skeeter if you tried to bite them. You will broke yourself down like that mule will broke you down trying to walk lazy, shiftless people. Because a shift, this is all a shift is. Everybody look at me. This is all a shift is.
That's it.
This is a shift. That's all it takes to shift. So if you wouldn't do that much, how trifling can you be? Hurricane coming, you... I ain't gonna make me do nothing. That's shiftlessness. So why would you need hundreds of thousands and millions of shiftless individuals and haul them off and not carry them to your country but bring them to somebody else's country and then say, well, now you gonna work? No, they did work. Because they had the intellectual capacity and the technology to be able to build a whole country. First was colonies, as they called it. Starting right here in what they call the Holy City. Them cobblestone streets are ballast that came up the enslavement vessels, and our ancestors carried them on their back off the ship, then dropped them down. That's how they got that. So now here it is. You gonna call yourself that? You gonna let people call you that and you answer to them? Well, that speaks a lot about your character. And I don't hang around them type of folk. Because I'm from working folk. I'm from black gold folk. I'm from rich folk. I'm from anointed folk. Because we work hard. We be
Gullah, Geechee, anointed people.
You can't be anointed to be a nigga. You don't put away anointing there. They're mutually exclusive, in other words. I'm a computer scientist and mathematician, so I speak like that, mutually exclusive, that kind of stuff. So seriously, if you came in thinking that's what you want, you came in calling your kids that, the people you date that, the people you got churned with that, if you end up with that in your house, it's because you brought it there. You will have what you say. But don't curse our ancestors that way. Because the lazy, shiftless ones died on the way. The ones that got here built it all.
Cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop. The strongest of the strong.
Strongest of the strong.
And that's what's in our DNA. So we said we want you to have an experience. We want you to experience the richness of who we be as Gullah Geechee. Don't just think of us as a plate of grits that I heard people call them. Don't think of us as no storytellers, because storytellers are liars and Gullah. We are Jele and Jele Musa and Griot. We know the legacy and the history, and we pass it down for generations. And to empower them, to lift them up, so that they know how to go on. And when they ain't know where they're from, when they ain't quite know where the grind brought you to know where you're going. Who you going with? Who you with? So I'm with people who know who we be. And we be
Gullah Geechee.
We be
Gullah Geechee, anointed people.
There we go, finish it. We be
Gullah Geechee, anointed people.
That's right. We be Gullah Geechee, anointed people. So our drums never stop beating. The grass ain't gonna never stop growing if we got something to do. That's why when they try for take, we churn and throw them in jail. You're in the holy, so-called holy city for make palmetto rules. We stood up against it. Stop filming, whoever, taking pictures or whatever you're doing. All the phones are supposed to be off. So, the palmetto roses are just a symbol of who we are. The sweetgrass baskets are South Carolina state craft. It's our craft, but it ain't the only craft. The handmade quilts, the bateau boats, the cast nets. These are all things we make. We made them then, we make them now. People look at them as arts and say we're only artists. No, we're not. We are richness. We are legacy builders. We are self-determined people that have our own nation. The only people of African descent in North America to ever do that. Yeah. But if they just let you only a rose, let you think we only are bracelets or earrings, then we still a commodity to be bought and sold. So don't think that everybody who on the internet putting the word Gullah or Geechee or something is really weak, even if they look black. A lot of them is trifling and teething like a whole bunch of other people are doing. The work that's here today and why we came together is because the College Town is here representing our Gullah Geechee Angel Network, our official 501c3 for the entire Gullah Geechee Nation, the Quadrant, the Gullah Geechee Family Foundation is sponsoring this event, along with the City of Charleston. The mayor wasn't here, he gone? Yeah. Mayor Tecklenburg? Where you went to back? Mayor Tecklenburg, you still here? He gone. Okay. He must have get offended at it because I tell him get in that corner and run out the principal office. No, and him, he went to another event. No, he probably popped in here to say hi and ran to another event. But Mayor Tecklenburg and the city and the Office of Cultural Affairs of Charleston, we want to thank them because they thought it not robbery to say they could not close Black History Month in the Holy City and not have a full acknowledgement of Gullah Geechee culture. To say, we're going to give y'all the space today so that y'all can gather together because it's time that people want to get back together, but stay together. And as the song said, work together, children. Don't you get weary. The great can't meet in this your promised land. So now, their churn grew up with me doing all of this. And that churn learned say, you can't say, you can do things truly for the Gullah Geechee and make people think that we drum still gone. There's no say, if we get it together, the drum have a sound. Once again, playing the drum is a revolutionary act. But you don't never need one that big. We demonstrated that all day, didn't we? Nobody has to see it because it should be right here. When they see you, they should see a djembe. They see you, they should see a conga. They see you, they should see the whole spectrum of musical instruments. Because African people built them, created them, play them. I don't care what else somebody else come up with. It seems like when we touch it, we take it over. So every year this time, choir say, yeah, Queen, hashtag Gullah Geechee take over. So we can't do no takeover without the drum. We think Daddy do fair. When I hear the dance, Daddy do fair. So this way, you know, say, as a town, with no say, the children know who it be. Oh, when it say we bringing back the drum for all of we. Huh? But you know one thing? I ain't getting nothing.
Awesome. We are Denny Dufe African Drum and Dance Company, brought to you by my mama, Sister Charlene Hall back, and also the Gullah Geechee Nation. Let's give them a round of applause. Yes. And we are so happy to celebrate the beautiful culture of our culture, Gullah Geechee culture, during Black History Month. And I'm sure Queen Quetta encourages you. We're not just celebrating just for 1 month, child. We want to celebrate 365 days a year. If you agree with that, let me say, ski. All right. So we would like to present to you a dance called cuckoo. All right, and I'm sure if you hear the term cuckoo, you might think of a cuckoo bird or maybe a cuckoo clock.
I think you cracky.
Oh, you think you cracky, right? But with this dance, it's actually a celebration dance that's dated all the way back to the early 400 BC. And it's done in the villages of West Africa over there in Guinea, Conakry, Guinea, right? And we actually are celebrating that right here in our Gullah Geechee Island and Nita, yes, in Charleston, South Carolina. All right? So, cuckoo is actually a good luck charm dance in which a lot of the people of the villages over there in Guinea, they will actually do these dances as a good luck charm when they're going out to cast nets and do things like shrimping, crabbing, catching them oysters, the clams, all that good stuff we love to eat down here in our Gullah Geechee culture, right? We love our seafood, right?
Yes.
All right, well, we would like to present to you cuckoo. So when I say Allah Vinama, I want you to repeat after me, ya ya. All right, so let's try it. Allah Vinama.
Yeah, yeah.
Allah Vinama.
Yeah, yeah.